All right, what's up, folks? We got a new video for you. I know it's been a while. I'm here with my dad, T.Y. Jelly, and we got a new boat video, a boat review video. So this is T.Y.'s new Griffcraft boat. I know I've done videos before on my channel about my Carolina JV17, which I've got a couple videos up me and my dad fish out of all the time. But my dad just got a new boat, downsizing a little bit. So give us the brief rundown, T.Y., and then I'll get into the details. This is for anyone out there who's interested in small skiff boats, wants to know some of the features, what's included, what's not, the pros and cons. And yeah, what we got, T.Y.?
This whole rig is a boat, motor, and trailer, 2025, with a 20-horse Suzuki, which this boat is rated for a 20. It's 14 feet in length.
So it's 14 foot is the length of this boat.
Yeah. It's total composite, no wood.
Very basic, guys, and this is what we wanted. This is a bare bones basic skiff. Now, we're going to add some accessories and stuff, but this is 2025. I mean, this boat really is brand new. And total composite, right?
You'll see it's made, it's Griffcraft. This is an upgraded stump knocker. If anybody knows any freshwater fishing boats, they know what a stump knocker is. But this is like stump knocker 0.02. As I said before, it's total composite, no wood, transom, the whole place, no wood. They make this boat in a 16, and they also make it in a 16 wide, which would be pretty cool, I think, to have this boat in a wide.
Tell me about the motor. Let's look at that.
All right.
This is a 2025 Suzuki 4-stroke, 20 horsepower.
20,000 horsepower.
That'll cook it.
Yeah, it runs pretty good. I really haven't tried it. I'm still in the break-in mode on it right now.
We're still breaking it in.
I've got maybe one more hour of break-in, but it runs good with 2 people in it. Electric start.
Yep. So this motor has the option of a pull start, or electric start, and we got it wired in for an electric start. Didn't even get a full-size battery. This is just basically what is this, Dad? Almost like
that's like for a tractor.
Small engine battery, but it's got enough starting amps for it. And so now he's got electric start. But this 20 does not have electric tilt, correct?
It does not.
Or trim.
Now the 25 and up of the Suzukis, they have electric power trim and all of that. The 20s and below, which is basically a 9.9, a 15, and a 20, they're all manual, but it's very easy to do. Of course, you can't do it while the motor's under power. You can with a real power trim.
So it's got manual tilt right here, where you can change, this is your tilt, right, Dad? So you can pull this, and you've got a couple different brackets or spots where you can change. And then don't you have like a quick tilt you can pull when you're in the boat?
Yeah, when you want to raise it up coming out of the water,
you can pull
just give it a click, and
it'll click up.
It clinks and goes back down. And I think there's 2 more settings.
Yeah.
It can go 1 notch higher than this.
Right.
Matter of fact, I can probably demonstrate that.
There you go.
Yeah. There.
Kick up.
That way, if you're coming out of a questionable ramp, you don't want anything banging your prop or whatever. You can raise it like that. And conversely, you can drop it right back down just as easy.
Right. So you can see, guys, it's really, bare bones in terms of accessories. Yep. It's got 4 cleats, 2 on the back here, 2 on the front. Storage, it's got this large hatch in the front, which you can keep. We got a chair in there, throwables, life jackets, things like that. And then you got 2 storage here on the side. All right, so yeah, for storage, you've got the one up front here. You've got the 2 middle hatches. Could you use one of these as like a cooler or live well?
You can.
It's completely sealed, I believe, but it's just not piped.
It's not plumbed, but it's available that you can punch a hole through there to make an old-fashioned live well.
Yep.
It can be done.
Right.
And it's this side here.
What was the reason you wanted to get this boat, Dad? Was it for it's lighter? It's easy, simple, right?
Much lighter, simple to launch, in and out, easy to operate. It's not a speed demon. Yeah. I've had a bigger boat for years, and I'm getting to where it was more of a chore to use the boat than enjoy the boat. Especially putting it on the trailer and launching and all of that.
And this came on this nice aluminum trailer too.
Yes.
And it's
aluminum trailer.
Leaf springs, 12-inch wheels.
Yeah.
Trailer looks really good. Carpeted bunks, rollers.
Got some,
stand.
I think these are plastic fenders.
Sounds aluminum or something.
It might be.
Yeah, maybe that is plastic. I'm not sure. But
Yeah.
the idea, folks, is that this is just a simple, old-fashioned boat. I mean,
back to basics.
This is, yeah, TY getting back to basics. You throw your gear in, you hit the lake, you hit the river.
This is what me and Adam grew up on.
Exactly.
A boat and a motor.
Yeah.
No electronics.
Yep.
No side view.
Very basic stuff. Simple.
Yeah.
And we primarily fish freshwater anyway, and this will handle pretty much any freshwater in Florida. Now it's got a 4-gallon tank, which is nice and easy. 3-gallon tank, nice and easy to take in and out of the boat. So again, just looking for something for TY that's easy to manage, easy to handle on and off the ramp on a windy day. You don't have to worry about it blowing away from you. You can even unhook the trailer from the truck, and you said it's pretty easy to maneuver.
Oh yeah, you can just push this thing around the driveway and the garage. Very, very easy.
Here's the cat plate. So it's rated for 2 persons or 300 pounds, and then a 20 horsepower motor. That's the cat plate. So that's the biggest we could get on here. If you wanted to get bigger,
You can get a, it's called a 16 wide, and this is 64-inch wide.
That's the beam, the width, 64
That's the beam,
inch.
64 inches. Now on this boat, on the wide, it's 84 inches. So it's
much wider.
Much wider, and it takes up like a 50, maybe a 60. And I think it's got a side console.
You can see your hull drain right here. So that runs the length of the boat, and that'll drain anything out the back.
Yep.
Simple plug, but it really doesn't have much else. Now, what are we going to add to it? We're not going to do much, but we got a couple things. We're going to add some pole holders, right?
Got to have some pole holders. Going to have some for just traveling. In other words, some uprights. While you're traveling.
Where are you thinking of putting them?
Probably like right here.
Okay.
On this side here. I'm not sure on this side or that side. And in addition to them, I want to have 2 pole holders, satellite, going out that way and then up that way at the front.
For like trolling out here, putting lines out?
Yes.
Yeah,
and
kind of like how I have on my boat, right?
Exactly.
I've got 2 pole holders here, which are
Yeah.
great for
Yeah. And I'm kicking around putting a depth sounder back here. Just a simple one. All I want to know is water temperature, maybe a little contour bottom, and the depth.
And the depth.
That's all I require. And I think this is plenty to hold it, but I'm still deciding, do I want to put it on or not?
Right.
And we're going to figure that out before tomorrow.
Right. So there it is, guys. That's TY's new boat. Give you a closer look at the 14-foot Griffcraft.
This is a Suzuki 4-stroke, by the way. Some people think, well, it's so little, it must be a 2-stroke. Well, it's not. Matter of fact, you can get a 4-stroke like in a 1.5. But most outboards nowadays are 4-stroke. This is real quiet, cranks up easily.
Very quiet.
And like I say, I've only got 10 hours on it at this point, actually 9. And we're going to get some more hours on it tomorrow.
Yep.
And if you're wondering about the FL numbers that go along here,
Yeah.
they're in the mail, because when you buy a new boat from or a dealer, they apply that for you. You pay for it. They apply applications, and you get it in the mail. And all you got to do is stick them on.
Yep.
Same goes with the trailer tag.
Yeah. So we're waiting on registration. We're waiting on tag. This thing, like I said, is just practically, you know, it's only been on. He's only broken it in on the water. The engine break-in. Hadn't really fished it much, but we're gonna fish it hard tomorrow. So this is just a video to give you guys kind of at another small boat. We like these little small, simple boats. Hit the water, hit the lake. And maybe I'll do another follow-up video of some fishing or what kind of accessories we end up adding. We're also thinking about adding one other thing, a seat.
Oh yeah,
right here.
We're going to have swivel seats.
It's tiller steering, obviously, so we're going to probably put in Dad a nice swivel seat right here, so we got to think about that. This is pretty sturdy, but we're not sure exactly how we're going to do it yet or what style seat, but get Dad a seat here and then maybe a second seat.
This one up here is molded, this portion.
Yeah, they told us this lid is reinforced so that you could put a plate there that will hold a bracket for a seat.
Yeah.
So anyway, there it
and
is.
I seen them, some examples with not a T-top, but a bimini on these. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty
that is
cool.
That would be too
like,
hard to add
especially
either.
on a day like today.
Yeah, I know. It's already hot. All right, we'll check back in later. Hope this video helps. Hit the like button if you liked it, or subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. TY, what do you got to say?
Griffcraft.
Griffcraft. There
Yeah.
it is.
I bought it at Eagle View. Am I allowed to say that? The dealer?
Yeah.
Oh, Eagle View Boats, Cape Coral, Florida.
Yep. Down in Cape
It's
Coral.
just south of Tampa Bay. They have boats in stock. They have them online. You can look for them on Facebook. Eagle View Boats.
Eagle View Boats. That's where we ended up getting it. So,
And they're good.
yeah.
I called them. I said, I want this one. They said, come and get it.
All right. Later.